So, hey, Taurus. This is your first week of February energy reading. This is Christa and Christ Tarot. Welcome. It's always a pleasure, Taurus. You guys were the third most viewed video of last week, so you are the third reported video of this week. Thank you so much for all the love and support, for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, the shares, the emails. I really, really appreciate all the love, you guys, and I'm sending it right back to you. All of the love and positive vibes from the bottom of my heart, guys. I just thank you. Um, I'm going to start the reading here, Taurus, with the Trust Your Vibes Angel Oracle card to get a feel of your vibrations. If you like to book a personal reading, because this is a general reading, it may or may not resonate with you. You may be on either side of the story here. But if you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. The link to a free birth chart is in the information. It's in the description box down below. Jeez, where is my Mercury? It must be retrograde or must be somewhere where it's debilitating because my speech is just, whew. Taurus. So I'm gonna stop talking now and get to the reading because obviously I can't get the words out anyway. So let's take a look at your vibration here. Your personal vibration. Time for crayons. So Taurus, when I get this card for a person's personal vibration, they are blocked in their creativity. This is for people who are very left-brained, who love the pros and cons charts, who are very analytical, research archivists, librarians, um, the people over here, mathematicians, and um, things of that nature. People who stay in the left brain, the logic, reason, and analysis part of the brain. Um, you could be getting burned out, Taurus. You could be putting too much mental energy into analysis, into logic, into our mental energy here, and it's time to let the more artistic, creative, right brain energy flow. Um, and this can be done in a number of ways, as you can see from the card. Not just from art, which is like they're literally drawing and coloring. Someone's painting, messages coming in. And I feel like it's once we let you see the big R for right side of the brain, once we let the left side, the left brain part of us kind of die down, the subconscious and the creative, spiritual, surrender, this part of the brain over here, the right side of the brain, gets to release messages from the divine, are able to come in, inspiration, motivation. Um, I feel like, meditation, connecting to our inner being and our higher power, God, the universe. Some people even do this through music, writing. I feel like that's like the little, I don't know, feather thing for the pen, and it may not be. But if you can color, you can write. So it's also a form of creativity, poetry, creative writing. But some people get this through music, the songs that they hear or write or whatever. Um, Music is definitely a form of creativity. And I feel like this can also come from watching TV and movies. There's something to be said about the creative juices that get flowing from watching your favorite television show or your favorite movie, or I get a lot of epiphanies or strokes of genius or pricks of inspiration from certain TV shows or certain movies. Um, so Taurus, definitely get into that right brain energy. Allow the creative side of you to flow, because the logical side may be burned out or overwhelmed or ready to shut down, or messages are coming in for you, excuse me, Taurus, that you aren't receiving because logic won't allow you to. You know, you're telling yourself, this doesn't make sense, I don't understand. You have to perceive those kind of things with your feelings and emotions, which tend to come out more through our creativity and creative outlets. Um, Taurus, I generally wanted to take one card for the weekly readings now, just so that there's not so much information to synthesize and, pull through so many intuitive messages to come out. This will allow us to focus on one major theme and kind of build a backstory into that major theme for the week. Two cards came out for you, however, so I'm going to take them both, Taurus. First is the Emperor, fourth house, home, family, my past, where I belong. Also could be past lives if you believe in that kind of thing. The Emperor's been known to be Aries, very direct, dominant, um, in charge, my way or the highway kind of fella here. Um, so Taurus, when I see the Emperor card, it speaks to where we're directing our energy. Also action, our actions, because the Emperor is all about movement and action. He's ruled by Mars. This is my Mars card. So that could be playing heavy this week in your chart. Birth chart should be in a description box down below. And we have the Lover's card, which is intense magnetic focus. So this is where we're focusing. Obviously, the Lover's card is about relationships, the yin and the yang, the balance of finding my perfect partner. Very, very intense, deep emotions. Um, this is the Romeo and Juliet type of thing. Like, if you drink the poison, I want to drink the poison. If you stab yourself, I want to stab yourself. Um, and the thing about intense relationships is sometimes they can burn out. They can be very hard on the body, the mental, the spirit. Another thing I want to show you here is this mirror of the 4 and the 6. I feel like there's going to be some kind of mirroring image, because of course there's the yin and the yang, the male and the female, feminine and masculine energy. But I also feel like this is self versus others, because there are two people here, a partnership versus myself. And maybe not so much as myself, but seeing myself reflected in a relationship, maybe. But I feel like there's some type of message here with the mirroring of the numbers. So let's see here, Taurus, where this is trickling down in our week. We could be directing our energy and our focus towards relationship, towards a lover, or someone showing up in our day-to-day. Queen of Swords could be Libra, somebody very sharp with their words, cuts to the chase, um, sharp-minded, sharp as a tag. Someone who's just like, setting aside emotions and getting straight to the point. No beating around the bush. Miss me with the nonsense, the BS. Let's get straight to the point. Like, cut to the chase type energy. I see this Nine of Pentacles here with the Queen of Swords underneath our Emperor and Lovers card. So definitely feel like in the Nine of Pentacles energy, she's stacking her paper, she's getting her money right, her finances are in order, career is doing well. There's a house over here on the hills, but she's looking lovingly at this bird like she wishes for some kind of communication. She's longing for something, and more often than not, it is a lover. So this week, Taurus, we could be turning our attentions towards a lover. We are financially stable. We are very self-confident. There's a lot of yellow here, which is our navel chakra. Very confident, very sure of ourselves. Um, High self-esteem, high vibrations, but we're missing something. And I feel like that's our lovers. This could be, again, a Libra lover. Queen of Swords is the card of Libra, or Gemini, Aquarius, but Queen of Swords is generally the card of Libra. And I feel like Libra is, the Queen of Swords comes to cut away the excess, the things that no longer serve us, the things that do not benefit us. Um, so it's like we may be cutting away distractions because we're looking for a lover. We may be cutting away relationships that are not serving us. We may be cutting away people who we don't see potential with. We're definitely directing and focusing. So we're directing our actions and our focus. Maybe we're trying to get them to come into alignment. So again, I feel like this could be with a Libra. The Lover's card is the Gemini card. The Emperor card is the Aries card. Taurus, so you could have some connections in those areas in your life this week. Okay. Connecting our major themes here to the Queen of Swords is the Two of Wands. This is my Aladdin and Jasmine card. My Jasmine of Aladdin card. This person has the world. They live in a castle, for crying out loud. They're looking out at something they don't possess, something they've never seen before. They want something they don't have right now. This is the grass is maybe greener on the other side. Because who wouldn't be happy with living in a luxurious castle? You know, this guy seemingly would have the world living in a castle, but he's holding the world like there's something he doesn't have, something's missing. Again, same energy of this Nine of Pentacles energy. Something is missing. We're longing for something. We want something we don't already have. And it's something beyond the finances, because the Nine of Pentacles has finances, and obviously this guy living in a castle has money. These fellas must be okay. He's sitting on a throne. He's standing in a castle, on the balcony of a castle at that, looking out on everything. This also reminds me of when Mufasa tells Simba, "Look out! Everything the light touches is ours." You know, and it's almost like it's still not enough for him. He wants more, and I can almost feel what he's looking at. Look how he's looking over at those lovers. We are directing and focusing our attention deep, intense, magnetic attentions towards a lover, a Libra. I get a little worried with this Two of Wands. The grass is green on the other side. It's like, are you in a relationship already, Taurus? And then you are focused on this Libra. Or this could just be the energy of, like, again, me, a single vibe, like self versus relationship or a lover. Me or we type energy, you know. So I feel like this could be you looking at the single life versus, life with a partnership or an intense lover, you know. A strong, deep, intense, magnetic vibe, like, you see the person and you automatically just know, like, this this is it. They're the one, you know. Something just draws you in. Queen of Wands. So fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag. Um, Connecting the Queen of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands. So this could be someone with air and fire in their chart. Excuse me, this could be someone with air, sun, fire, moon. I myself am a Libra Sun Aries moon, so I'm the perfect example of a mental ego, but a very um, emotional um, inner body. But I feel like, again, this is speaking to this person here longing and wanting something specific. Fire is desire to me. Fire and desire is movement and motion. So this feels like, Taurus, you're going to go get what you want and not sit around waiting for it to happen. Because the Two of Wands is almost like a decision of, do I take this journey? Do I make this decision? Do I, stay, or do I go? Bun, 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 bun. Do I stay or do I go? Queen of Wands is a very passionate woman or man. Passionate energy is very strong energy. Again, speaking to the confidence, speaking to the self-esteem, speaking to the self-image. Very sure. Um, Queen of Wands energy is a person who can be very loving, but also smack you when you're wrong. Very caring, but also tough love. You know what I'm saying? Like, could be very sweet and romantic in one instance, but kick ass in a bar fight in the next instance. That kind of sweet, loving, innocent energy, but rough around the edges. Maybe like someone who's very sweet but edgy also. I feel like it's the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands energy. To clarify the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands is the Strength card, so more fire energy. Again, could be someone with fire, sun, air, moon. So someone who, for instance, could be a Aries sun but a Libra moon, or a Sagittarius sun but a Gemini moon, or vice versa, Taurus. Um, and with the Two of Wands clarified with the Queen of Wands, we have Strength, which has also been known to be Leo. There could be several people here in your atmosphere this week, because I feel like with the Two of Wands, should I stay or should I go? Um, there's a decision to be made, and I feel like paired with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like maybe there are a few options. These Pentacles are the options that you have gathered or hoarded, if you will. So I feel like Taurus, we're going to get an overall outcome card, but I feel like whatever it is going to require some inner strength, some grace. This is my Obama card, how they ran a country and they never had to raise their voices. The strength came from their confidence, their self-esteem, from believing in themselves and what they could accomplish for our country. So let's pull an overall outcome card here, Taurus. But again, I feel like we're focusing our magnetic attention and directing our actions towards some decision or desire to venture out into what we don't have. I feel like we're longing for a lover here. Again, could be a Libra, could be a fire sign, because I do see quite a bit of fire energy here. Could be Gemini or Aquarius. Also, the Lovers is Gemini. So air sign is here. Yeah. So the Strength card is clarified with the Five of Pentacles. This is struggle. This is feeling hopeless. This is feeling left out in the cold. This is feeling like lack, poor, poverty theory, lack perspective. Um, so this is, we got this Knight of Pentacles also, so I'll go ahead and take that. But yeah, I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles next to the Five of Pentacles, we're going to come out of this energy, because if we could come out of the mental energy here, if we could cut away the lack theory, the idea that we aren't where we want to be, the focus on the lack perspective, we can notice that this is a church. Help is just around the corner. Happiness is just around the corner. So I feel like we're going to come out of this energy, Taurus, but it's going to be slow moving. You know, we're still kind of stagnant right now. The horse isn't moving. So we're going to come out of the energy. We're moving away from it, but it's going to be very slow and steady, because we aren't sure. The decision that has to be made here, Taurus, is the decision to cut away the nonsense, cut away the belief that, you know, we're helpless, that we're hopeless, that, you know, we're poverty ridden, or that we won't be able to have the partner that we want. I feel like this comes from a confidence, from an inner strength, from a self-esteem that only you can develop, Taurus. So I feel like this week, this first week of February, we're cutting away the doubt. We're cutting away the lack theory. We're cutting away the hopelessness, the idea that we'll be alone or there'll be no help, or, you know, this left out in the cold, alone energy. We're cutting away from that. We're walking away from that, Taurus. And it's going to require quite a bit of inner strength and ability to let it go. Because I definitely see a desire here for love, for a lover, for a partner, for an intense magnetic connection, Taurus. So I hope this helps, Taurus. Don't forget your vibration was time for crayons, time to allow the creative juices to flow, because I feel like this will help in um, making a decision on whether or not to venture into seeing if the grass is greener on the other side. I feel like that's what this Two of Wands energy is. Again, it's this, you know, focus of self, or focus on, you know, joining myself with someone else this week. And I feel like allowing your creative juices to flow is going to help lead you into that space, help guide you in what to cut loose, and help get you in touch with your inner strength, your confidence, your self-esteem, your assurance, your certainty. Because your own doubt can oftentimes block your desires and block the things that you wish to manifest, Taurus. So let's pay very close attention to that. Again, Taurus, like, comment, subscribe, share if you can. information for personal readings and birth chart information are down in the description box below. And information on how to donate to the Christa and Christ channel is in the description box below. Taurus, it's been a pleasure. Um, and I wanted to make note, Taurus, that last week's video was what feels so damn good. This week, I feel like the desire feels so good. The idea of having a partner, of having that intense magnetic connection with someone is what feels so good, you know. So I feel like this definitely was coming in for you. Taurus will need our inner strength, our confidence, our assurance this week, but it's nothing to it but to do it, right? Taurus, you the bosses of the zodiac. All about that money and that paper. So love should be nothing for you to conquer either. So it's been a pleasure, Taurus. I can't wait to see you